Hi everybody, I'm Emma from Embrace Your Inner Wellness, and I thought I would just share with you my journey of the week that I've had off, even though I was supposed to have two, but I've had a week off of coming off social media and just being in the present and doing me and not really, well, I thought not bothering about doing others, but it come into my present that I was still needed in some way. So my week off was amazing. It's come and brought me into a new alignment with myself, with how I want to do my business. Don't want to call it a business, to be honest. I just want to say my natural way of living. And obviously, embrace your inner wellness is obviously about being your true authentic self, but embracing that, going into a different alignment of self-love and self-happiness, and being your happy self and embracing that, because we don't get taught, unfortunately, how to be happy or what does self-love look like, because it's not all about just self-care. It is about bringing stuff in that is going to give you a fulfillment and to embrace that journey that you're going on. So in my week off, I got to go to a different place of healing with me. So for about a month, obviously when I finished the coaching, the body coaching healing, that I want to put this as my life purpose. This is what Embrace Your Inner Wellness is all coming into alignment of, is my body coaching therapy. I'm putting everything that I do into one-to-one sessions with people and teaching them, because obviously I've not been well for some time, and I've had blocks in my wellness as well, and I've had to remove those blocks, and to help people that aren't well to take back their power with their bodies, embrace themselves while they're poorly, because you can be happy while you're poorly, by the way. You don't have to stay in that stagnant energy of being depressed, of like I was when I was 23. I'm now like 41 and I'm only just the last 3 years living as my happy self. And the more that I do, the more happier that I get, and the more happier that becomes, that I'm no longer depressed, I'm no longer in suicidal mode, and I haven't been there in such a while, or quite time. Yes, I'm still in shifting trauma, but it's not as bad as what it was when I first started. And I feel like I keep saying I'm nearly finished, and then something else comes up, but the body coaching therapy for me has took me on such a different level of myself, and seeing that, yes, everybody clears this, everybody clears their outer body, but everybody is forgetting about the inner body, and the inner body wants the same frequency as your outer body. I'm still learning how to get that frequency in my body through food. But my inner child, I didn't realize I'm still acting a way of outside myself, but the outside of myself that I'm acting is actually my inner child, because she's been a bit lost. She hasn't really been inside me. She's been on the outside of me, looking in, waiting to come back in. And yeah, and I've been doing some inner child healing, deeper level, actually repairing my solar plexus and my powerhouse, because that's what your solar plexus is. And it's been a bit of a journey. So in my week off, I have come into more I've come into more alignment with myself. I have come more into alignment of what I want to do with Embrace Your Inner Wellness. And my inner child wanted to talk today and do this video. And so, yes, so let's see what she's got to say. So, hi, I'm Emma. And I'm the one that's going to be doing Embrace Your Inner Wellness because I found my alignment of joy. And I've come back within myself this week while I've been off because I've had healings done with Kev Bailey. The healing that he did really helped me. I did do sort of a healing on myself while he was doing the healing as well, because sometimes it is your purified self that is healing you. Sometimes people think that it is spirit guides, but most of the time it's actually yourself and your true alignment of what your body is. So I am in a different place with myself. I'm still learning how to be within this energy of myself because I've not got used to being me for such a long time. I've also been doing stuff and making myself do different things throughout the day, just one-off things of what it is that I want to do, how I want to bring back my joy and be in enjoyment. So I'm going to show you a few things of what my enjoyment is. So on the first day of coming back to myself, I got to be in ceremony and I got to paint a picture. The picture is actually called Spirit because Spirit is here. Spirit is me. Not nothing on outside of myself, but I'm Spirit. This is me. And this is my beautiful son that I follow. But this is my older self. Doesn't she look beautiful? And I love the flower of poppies because poppy always resonates with me since being a kid. And it is one of my favourite flowers. It represents so much in my life, even to the point of my favourite dog coming in. And I know she's passed, but I love her so much and I cannot wait to see her again because I know she's waiting for me in spirit. I also got to be in ceremony. It wasn't really a ceremony, but it was something special, and my older self brought me this so I can sit and play, so I can see what it is that I actually like. Emma likes the colour blue, but my inner child likes the colour green, and it's why my car is green. It was my first day of true being. I school myself, I teach myself, I'm free. I'm also, my favourite subject, which I never knew, was science, but it's actually herbal science. And when I grow up, I want to be loved. We're still looking for that, but I love loving myself, to be honest. So I have got to the point where I'm grown up, I am loved because I love myself. And then at the end I've put, Emma's put frequency, but I actually love me. And I think these was really good because obviously the kids going to school on the first day of school, and I was just like, that would really be good for me to bring my inner child out a little bit, to see what she writes, to see what she says, to see she's never been heard. I've never been heard as a child of what I wanted, how I wanted to dress, how I wanted my hair, how I wanted to be as a person. I got told to be as a person of just existence. I'm not existing anymore, I'm being my true self. And this is what I wanted to do. and this is what I want to do. And then each time we've done little things. I'm going to bring back my inner child now. So I've done colouring in pictures that I found a book that I had for ages, and I've been colouring in. I've been watching cartoons. I've also brought back some of my teenage years as well, of what I used to watch on TV. Made me realise that what I watched was complete, utter, don't even get why, it was toxic. My kids aren't watching that, and the kids are not watching what I used to watch, basically. That sums it up. And yeah, and I also got to embrace my 4-year-old niece. I ran to her as my own child, and that feeling of joy came out of her as well as me, and it was just such an embrace that we had together. She could tell that she could tell I was there. She could tell my energy changed, that I'm in my joy. She hugged me a lot longer than what she normally does, and she was just embracing that joy herself. It was nice to see. Also, got some bubbles. I've been blowing bubbles and jumping through the bubbles. So I've had a joyful week off, even though maybe some people might think, oh, you're going to, you're not really rested. Actually, I have rested, because me bringing back my joy, I'm re-energized. I have a new energy, and it's not going anywhere. It is staying with me, and I'm just going to be and see where this takes me. And then through my week, I did get gifted a few things, food, just different random items that I needed for my home. It's made me cut off the idea of money, and it's just made me cut off so much that I needed that week, and I needed to find my joy, that I know that I want to carry on cutting off from social media and seeing what others do. And I think it's kind of toxic, and it's plagued so much in the spiritual community of comparing our work to each other, comparing ourselves to each other and how we work spiritually. And then I've come into alignment of this week, get out of the fake universe, get out of the fake spirituality, get out of the fake universe, because you're creating a fake universe that isn't even true, that isn't real. And myself said to me, now it's time to get out of it. You're not in it anymore. You're creating your own, and new things are coming in to you, to me. So yes, so have fun watching my enjoyment at the end of the video, because I say enjoy, not enjoy, because it and enjoy in you want to be in the joy. You get to experience so much better when you say enjoy. And yeah, and then I got to meet on Sunday a lovely guy from Sound Serenity, and I think it was actually coming to my alignment, because I kind of knew that I was supposed to meet this person anyway through a reading that I had a month ago, and it's really strange. Obviously I already did my inner child work, so I was like, so what else is there? It's not much left. There isn't much left for me to do, but just to enjoy my life and enjoy my time being here, and rest and rejuvenate, get my body back to how it should be, or how I actually want it to be. Not how it should be, but how I want it to be, how I need it to be for me to still live here. Because I've learned so much about embodiment before even doing body coaching therapy, because I bought that program ages ago, never did it. I've actually been doing it anyway without me even knowing. And then I've come to read it and I'm like, oh, okay. And then it's put me on a new process. And I'm excited to start it because I have 3 people that I have chosen on purpose to do it free for, because they're all in different areas of their life, and I want to see, obviously, if it works and where it goes. So yes, so I'm excited to be in fulfillment, keep filling up my cup with my joy, with myself, my 3-year-old self, but myself, because that's the healing process, is putting things back in. Everyone thinks it's about letting go, and actually it isn't always. Sometimes it's about putting new energy in, or replacing that old energy that you've let go from, so that energy can fulfill you, bring you new life, bring new good energy, good medicine coming back in, the things that you actually need in life, not so much in manifestations, because I just see that as a trap sometimes, that our old inner child keeps playing with want. And you're not really living in the present moment when we keep manifesting. And sometimes I've noticed when I've stopped manifesting, I get something that comes in. I may have asked for it, but I get things that come in that I actually need, to be honest. And I rather do sacred intentions where it's like, right, I know I need this, so right now, come on. It's like needing rather than wanting is so much better, and it comes from a different place, it comes from good medicine really, instead of bad medicine. Because you got things listening in when you say stuff out too much. And I can't really say too much about my healings as I would like to, because people sabotage it. And just know that on Sunday, the person that I met, I was supposed to meet him, and that he took off stuff that was there still from relationships, and I'm very grateful that that's gone, and I was able to do some healing on it the next day as well. So it's fully gone because I had some else from a past life. So yes, so for me and my life, it has been about clearing and changing and coming healthy into a natural way of living, of earth plane, and how it is here faithfully, and that nature kicks me up the ass sometimes, and not really, the guys all God but nature, and just to show that you can have such a profound healing journey, and that it's not always hard, it's not always where you get upset. Sometimes actually it can be pure happiness that comes in, and it comes in a bit, it can either come in then, it can come in a bit later. For me it's now, and I'm going to live as that, whether people like it or not. You're just missing out on so much. Keep following the same old patterns of your fake universe and your fake spirituality, that you're missing out so much of earth plane, what nature is, the spirit of nature is, because some people have made a load of stuff about that as well that isn't true. Some of it is, but not what you think. And yeah, it's all different when you follow yourself. Keep following others, you'll get on their program, you get on their path, and it will just take you off yours. When you come back into alignment with me, with yourself, then you start to see a completely true journey, and the journey that you should be staying on is with you. and nothing else really matters really, as long as you're happy, you're loving yourself, you're taking care of yourself and your body, because you can be in soul alignment all you want, but your body is the one that wants you, needs you, wants you to take care of it, it loves you, and it's for you and your time to show that love. And yeah, and I'm so glad that I have myself back, and I am very excited for the next stages of my journey. So just at the end of this, I do want to say thank you to Kev Bailey and to Jack Morton for helping me this week with my healing, and yeah, and I hope to get to see them again soon. I already know I'm going to see Kev on Wednesday anyway, tomorrow. And yeah, so we'll see what happens next. I've already done a reading on myself, so I kind of know within my own journey what's going to happen. I know something not very nice is going to come up for me again. But because I've changed, I know what to do. I know my strategy of sorting myself out. Because once you've learned it, that's what you need to do in those moments when you have a bad day, a bad time, is get off your ass. Don't just sit there in it. Go and do something about it, and do what you've learned with yourself through mindfulness or whatever strategy you have. I have sacred movement, a body shaking therapy, I have psychology. They're my 3 modalities, and if it's needed, I drum. If it's needed, my crystals. I'll get told which modality I need to go and do and go and use, because I'm very in tune to myself now. When you come very in tune to yourself, that's when you'll get you more. So I'm very happy at the minute. I'm cutting off again after this video from social media for 2 days to finish, because I was supposed to have 2 weeks off, but obviously it's not really happened because of Friday. Because I'm back at work Friday doing rainbow light drumming meditation. So if anybody wants to come and have a chakras cleanse and an aura cleanse, get in touch with me. I'm also there Sunday doing the Crystal Development Group, and it's their last session. I'm going to miss them so much. They've been a great team to have this year, and the next lot of courses start of the development team next month, which is the 21st of September, 2 till 3:30. I've got to go around now and asking who's actually definitely coming for that, because I have quite a few people interested. And then I need to, what else is coming up? Second is crystal introduction, but that's nothing to do with the development group. That's just a small introduction to entice people to come on the development group. That's at Teversall Hall though. Also at Teversall Hall on the 9th of September, me and Sophia, my brain went then. Me and Sophia are back together doing Reiki and Pamper Day. 3 sessions have gone already. We've only got 2 sessions left. So if you'd like to book on there, it is £40, so cheap. You get a arm hand massage from me, nails painted if you want that, and then a scalp massage from me, which is the best thing ever. I miss doing my massage therapy, but I've kept some things on that I can do, and have a Reiki healing with Sophia. And it is a good Reiki healing as well, because I got to have one last time I was there. So I yeah, I'm just so excited to get things done this year. So for the rest of this year, I'm going to carry on doing my events, and I've decided from next year, January, is when Embrace Your Inner Wellness is going to come. Embrace Your Inner Wellness properly. My events are going to be at the side of, but it's my body coaching therapy that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. But obviously with my own health, it slided me to go a bit slower than what I would have liked to in creating my life and what it is that I want to create and bring to people to help, and my life's purpose. So yeah, I'm excited for next year as well. So anyway, I'm going to get going now, and thank you for watching, listening, and have a great week. I'm going to have fun for 2 days before I have to come back to work, and catch you all soon. Take care, everybody. Bye. Go and be and find your joy, and see what life you create.